There are great mysteries around light. We are all aware of natural light, and we also at school we learn about physics. We learn lots of elements about light and the spectrums of light, X-rays, ultraviolet, infrared light, all those different types, and how they are measured, how they're refracted, all those things. And there's lots of branches in physics as well that are really exciting. But today I want to talk to you about spiritual light and a little bit about God in the mix of it, or quite a lot about God in the mix of it. So in Genesis 1, we see that the Spirit is hovering over the waters, and the earth is dark, it's formless. There's nothing great about it at that point. And then in Genesis 1:3, God said, "Let there be light." And there was light. The light separated from darkness, and it drove it away. And then we just start to see God creating so many things, like the grass, the trees, the rivers, all those sorts of things that are starting to be created. And we're already aware that there is color, but it's not until verse 14-15 it starts saying, "Let there be a bright light that bathes the earth." And God made two lights, one for night and one for day. And he also made the twinkly stars that we know. So are we talking about two different lights? And I do believe we are. There is the uncreated light that is God's glory and the earth. So that's two amazingly different ones. And we see this happening in scripture. My stream is about the burning bush, and it's glowing. So Moses met this glowing bush that was amazing, and it was the glory of God. It wasn't burning anything around him. It was God's glory, his light. Then you see the pillar of fire that took the Israelites through the desert in their wilderness season, and it was bright. They knew where to go. And then you start to see Jesus was called the light of the world. It was God's glory. He was God's glory, his light. And we know that he did amazing miracles, and his light, his glory was flowing through him. You see that on the Mount Transfiguration, this great light that appeared to them. It was brilliant. And then you start to see in Pentecost, at the beginning of Acts, that great light that came and filled everyone there with great light. So a great prophet that I once met talks about the eternal color wheel, that he says God has an eternal reign, and we have evidence of it. We see the rainbow, that brilliant, amazing rainbow, and there is red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet. It is multifaceted. So, and it's the same. If you see white light go through a lens, you see multiple shades of color going through, ending up coming out of the white light. And God's the same. He has white light that distributes light. We know that before we saw, and I just said this earlier, before there was a light that was creating everything, and actually the sun and the moon had not been created. So we know there is a real miracle. And why I'm talking about this is because when you dream, you can have these amazingly vibrant, light, colorful dreams. And I believe mostly those are from God. And God is really speaking to you in those dreams. Adversely, we can have really muted dreams, soulish dreams, and they're actually from the enemy, the kingdom of darkness. God still can speak through those, but they're from the kingdom of darkness. So I want you to start looking at your dreams really differently, and ask God to give you God-given dreams that are full of bright colors. So that's what I want to say. I pray for you to be blessed with God dreams with full of vibrant light colors that have come from the throne room of God. So be blessed today, and please like and subscribe to my video, and I hope to see you soon. Lots of love. Bye.